Okay, part two, as you can see, that pipe is sitting way too darn high. Well, gee, Robert, what's going on? This cylinder leans forward. This is a KZ10 pipe, TM KZ10 pipe. It's probably a straight up and down cylinder, which is going to bring everything right on. That's right, it's going to bring it all down. So, you got to figure out at this point where we're going to cut it. Let me get you right in here. You're on the stool again here. Maybe that might be too close. All right. Okay. So, we're going to need to cut it where it's turned this way. But it's also curled there way up into the cones that are also bringing it around. Right? So, at this point, to bring it down right where it's at, we have to cut it exactly parallel with the exhaust flange gasket surface of the motor to bring it straight down. On the pipe, this is the first weld here is the only one that is parallel. Even the second, third, they start coming around. So what'll happen is if we cut it here or here or here, yeah, it's going to bring it down, but it's also going to move the pipe further out this way. And that's what we do on our laydown cart to get it to go around the headrest and what have you of the cart or the seat. This, you see this here is parallel with the axle, so when you put your U-pipe on, your silencer will sit straight across the back of the cart. Any angle here is going to angle this here. It's going to bring the silencer like so. Then you'll have to cut the U-pipe and twist it, which we're fine with that. We're okay with that. We've done that kind of. We don't have to follow any rules, man. Even if we do, say I lose a bunch of weight and I'm having fun and I can run. Let's just take a big bite. Say I can run 10th to 15th place with the fast guys, right? Let's take a big bite, right? I still don't care if it's legal, because when a race is over, if that were to happen, I'd drive it right back to the trailer and get me a no alcohol double lot beer, man. I ain't going to the scales because I ain't there to race and trophies and points, so it doesn't matter. The weight, I'm not going to put an ounce of lead in this go-kart. Make weight, don't care about weight. That's just it. That's the beauty of having done this for 40 years or so now, is we did all that when we were younger, probably a little more anal about going fast and lap times and trophies and points on. Now none of that matters. Right, Steve? Steve knows. He's on the other side of the camera going, oh yeah, Robert said he's absolutely right. He's right. So we'll go ahead and cut it as far back as we can. But even if we're not going to cut it on a weld, all we have to do is make sure we're cutting parallel when we turn it. That way it should stay straight. You follow me? We'll try cutting it here first. Rotating it around 180. We'll put a couple tacks on it real quick just to hold it in place and then bring it back over and see where it sits. But it has got to go way down like this, folks. That's got to go way down here. That's a lot. Look at how much that is. You know, we may end up, I know what you're saying. I know what you're thinking. He's a lunatic. But you know what? We may end up just cutting it on an angle, right? And taking a piece of pie out of it and rotating the pie. You follow me? Won't be taking all we'll be taking is saw cut lengths out of it, and then we'll just rotate the piece of pie and get exactly what we've got here. You follow me? You smell what I'm cooking? Because I don't think we're going to get what we're going to need here. Certainly not. We'll get a little. We'll probably get about this much right here. That's still kind of high in the back here at that point. We don't want to be burning ourselves. We got to run hoses back here, folks, remember? So, yeah. we'll bring you some more in a little bit. I'm going to sit and contemplate this real quick, and then we'll come back with a plan, okay? So, part 2, pipe don't fit the cart. It doesn't fit the motor because it isn't made for this engine. Yeah, we'll bring you some more in a little bit. We'll figure it out. We're RPM, man.